What's up, guys? What up? What up? How we all doing? Please let me know from right now if my audio sounds a bit weird or if anything else is off about the stream. I don't want to be 10, 15, 20 minutes into the stream and then you guys are telling me my sound is off. Like Nvidia is trying to pump here. Audio is a bit quiet. Okay, quiet as in bad or quiet as in good? It's good. Okay, cool. All right. Please let me know if whatever happened yesterday, you guys hear it again. Appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. Currently in one micro gold longs. What I'm seeing here is sort of like a falling wedge pattern at the highs, which is, almost very similar to a bull flag, right? We're just basically consolidating to push higher. That's what I'm seeing here. Can this fail? Yeah, absolutely. It will fail if we lose the 90 MA on the 30-minute. Put my indicators back on so you guys should see that pink line. I have my stops really tight. It's right at midnight midnight open. I don't want to be in this for too long if it goes against me, right? Lisa, can you try refreshing? I don't know why it would be quiet, but anyway, guys, yeah, what I want to see here is just a want to see buyers hold 60s to push us for that next leg up. We've just been wicking for the past 30 minutes or so, or I'm sorry, not even 30 minutes, 45 minutes. The 15-minute hasn't been the cleanest, and we've just basically been stuck between midnight open and previous day high. So GC is about to make some decisions pretty soon here, in my opinion. Got the hourly candle close. See what happens. 30-minute looks really good for continuation higher. That's number one. Then number two, ES, same kind of structure almost, just about. You got this like sort of falling wedge formation on ES as well. The only thing is every time we've come up to the 9 EMA on the 30-minute, it has just rejected, right? We've seen sellers step in every single time. So I would be a little bit cautious with longs, but also cautious with shorts. Cautious all around on the indices. Like I said before, it looks like Nvidia is trying to push. Got a pretty nice candle on the 5-minute on Nvidia. See if that does anything to Nasdaq and pumps us up higher. Yeah, Lisa, I'm sorry that that's happening. Our trader, what up? What up? The today's been a little bit weird, not gonna lie, in comparison to yesterday. Yesterday was an amazing day. Today's price action, not the best. We'll see though. Still got 4 more hours left, 3 more hours left. Things can turn around. So I also want to show you guys. I was short right before getting on stream, and I exited that for like 2 points or so. It was literally very little profit. And the reason for my exit, or the reason why I entered, you're drawing fibs from the high a day RTH at 11 a.m. to the low a day at 11:30. Then you will see that we rejected the midpoint very nicely here. Tapped into it and rejected, right? So also around the same area where we rejected previously at 11:30. The reason why I exited is because of this structure here on 30-minute, where it looks like we are just kind of moving sideways to make another leg up. And with OPEX tomorrow, I don't want to get caught in anything. Yeah, I was short, psyched myself out. Kind of looks like it's somewhat working out right now, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be standing in the way of that, so I did exit. How are you guys doing though? How's everybody's day so far? Like ES can, they really wanted to bring it down to the bottom of, I don't want to call this a trend line, but just the bottom of this range here where buyers can push us back up, ping pong back and forth. Did a lot of nothing. Yeah, Lisa. This morning was a little rocky for me. Especially with whatever this candle was here when Scotty B started talking. But then I was able to capture short from that, and I took it down for a couple points, so that was good. Got lucky with gold today. Caught most of the swing during RTH, but locked out and waiting for Asia as usual. Nice, Czar. Gold really did its thing today off of previous week high. That was a great, great long work. For sure, don't be disappointed. Like I said before, there's a lot of day left. I took a loss today too. You gotta just shake that off though and focus on the next trade, right? That doesn't mean force a trade. It just means wait for the next setup and you take it when it comes. Losses are inevitable in trading. You gotta get used to losing. You're gonna be disappointed at every single loss. You'll never be happy doing this. Trust me, we've all been there. Like, it sucks. Like, could I sit here and be upset that I exited shorts prematurely and now, we are up however many points from my what was my entry? Yeah, but for what? I know there's gonna be another opportunity right around the corner. I don't like how we're just stalling in gold. Like, just do something, dude. Pump it. Looks like Nvidia was pumping off news, guys. China news, and now they have sold it right back down. Out. Put my indicators back on. Let's pull up NQ chart. I've got this level here, 351, white line. Maybe I'll change it to a different color. Hold on. We'll put it purple, just visual purposes. So far today, we've just kind of been hovering around this 350 level. And we've either been rejecting it or using it as support, but we're still hovering around it for majority of the day. And right now, NQ rejecting previous day low, as well as the OR mid 30-second opening range. The fact that Nvidia is dropping doesn't really help. I think if gold can clear 70s, previous day high, higher. But it can just struggle here, continue to struggle. Their midpoint reject on ES is no joke right now, guys. Draw it once again so you guys can see it. Boom. Right here. Rejected. Down 10 points from that midpoint. Let's see if buyers step in here once we get to the bottom of this. You guys are way too quiet for my liking, chat. Low-key want to go long here. I'm gonna try it. Small, 3 micros. I don't know what the market will do from here. I'm sitting down. Yeah, Carmel. Tricky. It is definitely tricky. Bro, why are you calling me an op? I'm just trying to play what I see here. I might even push us a little bit on these stops. I'm no op. So look, hourly, previous hourly candle closed pretty decent here. I would say there is demand in this area, right? Every time we come here, we get bought back up. Decent try. Decent shot. At seeing some sort of buying pressure step in further. Yeah, no, I like it from here. Solid. It's a solid attempt in my opinion. And all I would want to target is just taking out the highs of that 12 p.m. candle high. So let us see. How about you betting against my my position? Makes you an op. How about that? Guys, we are also really close to 2,000 subscribers on this channel. At 2,000 subs, I would like to do some giveaways. Lucid accounts. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I'd appreciate it. 2001, 2,000 subscribers. 2,000 subs. What do you guys think? 2,000 subscribers in 3 months? Is that good or like, eh? Is that good progress or nah? Hey, King Caesar, how you doing? Amazing, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Buyers, where you at? Come save Selma. Need semis to stop dropping. Yeah, progress is definitely progress. Try to look at the higher time frame, but usually doesn't make much sense to me. Why not? I mean, a candle is a candle regardless of the time frame, right? So why doesn't it make much sense to you? My opinion, higher time frames are using higher time frames in your trading will make everything so much more easy. Chris Fisher, what does that mean? Something. Don't do something if you're gonna drop. Do something if you're gonna pop. Damn, guys, if I get stopped out on this trade, I will end the day red. Hi, Gordon. Hello. Yeah, Fisher, I would say focus. Well, it also depends. Hold on. If you're a scalper, then lower time frame is great. Then it's cool. Continue doing what you've been doing. But if you're someone like me who gets in and wants to stay in, then higher time frame is your best friend. Wow, if I get stopped out, I will end the day right. That'd be a shame. Nvidia is still dropping. NQ, that's really weak here. All right. Might just take this loss and call it, guys. Wow. No, my trigger is on whatever time frame I'm on, Gordon. Oh. Looks like Nvidia is not done dropping. Yeah, Gordon. The entry did come from the hourly and the 30. So hourly because I like the way the previous candle closed. 30-minute for this falling wedge to act as our support. The bottom of this wedge here at around like 92-ish. We could wick like we did the previous candles and still close above this this trend line here, but we'll see. I think they just stopped me out. Nvidia is just super weak here. Be 11, well not even 11, but 11 points. 11 point L stopped. Maybe this is just my lesson learned for not sticking to my original thesis, right? Go, stopped out. All right. G. GG's. It was like 120 bucks, Caesar. That's pretty light. What's up, Robert? What the next 30 minutes does, guys. Robert, the time frames in charts are in view. It right there in the background. The watermark literally says 30. That tells you that I am on the 30-minute time frame. And then when I do turn on my indicators, sometimes I turn them off just so I can have a little bit of a cleaner look on the chart. Let me see. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see here, bottom right, it'll say what ticker I'm on and the time frame. So it's always there. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for being here, Robert. Caesar, we went over this yesterday about the journaling. All right, gold back break even. Previous 30-minute looks amazing for a continuation higher. Let's see what happens in the next 7 minutes here on gold. I don't know why I still feel like longs can work. Nvidia's trying to rebound here. I might want to try this again, guys. We'll put stops at this low here from 830. And I want to see The hourly candle closed back above 700s, right? Remember, we drew this demand zone here. Demand zone, in order for it to stay valid, has to close back above. Obviously, if it closes below, then this demand zone is invalid and we can go lower, much lower on ES. I do want to try it again. There's been a lot of back and forth, whiplash kind of action today. Oh, King Caesar, I thought you were here for that. Someone asked me if I journal, and I said that, you know, I've previously talked about wanting to journal and that I should be doing it, but putting my hands up and being honest here, I don't. But I should. I definitely should. If the greats journal, why don't I, right? Like, why would I think I'm the exception? Thank you, Focus on Extreme. Appreciate you. ALL. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I need buyers to show up here ASAP. Yeah, nice, Lisa. What you could do is you can even ask Claude to make you a journal, because that's what I did. I had Claude make me one. It's just a matter of actually using. How long have you been trading futures? Been trading futures for a while, on and off. But I didn't start trading futures every single day consistently up until last year, April. So it's been a year and 4 months. Market's so wacky today. Yeah, thanks, Fisher. Futures has been amazing for me. I enjoy futures much more than I do options on the day trading side of things. Yeah, LL, today's been dicey. It really has. Especially with that like morning whiplash where we just like pumped just to dump and then pumped again to dump again. It was so weird. Weird. I need something to move here though. Most toxic relationship in my life? Yeah, the market. Yeah, usually how it goes. Why you got to pick your markets and the product you trade very wisely. My opinion, the Nasdaq is the most toxic of them all. I'm sure others would say ES. You got to pick and choose wisely. My God, Nvidia rejecting again. Hold this 216.30 level, please. YM new lows. Rusty. Made new lows in the last 5-minute candle. It's so funny, guys, how you can be in tune with the market one day, completely in tune, reads on point, you feel one with the market, you flow, and everything feels right. And then you can come in the next day, and it's just like everything is that much more complicated and tough. All right, gold, we're getting some movement. Want to see us above 74 for me to really love this push here. Tighten up stops a bit. If we clear 74, I'm going to move stops to this candle low. The Dow just keeps dropping here. All right, we spoke too soon. Oh, God. Would love to see a Trump tweet just about now in my favor, though. Need a face ripper. Lisa, you too? Yeah. Come on, Trump, do it for me and Lisa. Push us out of here. If we ask nicely, it might happen. Come on, fingers crossed. Yes, Alpha. I like that energy. Let's see what this is. Come on. On. The Dow is really sliding here. Could this where the Dow drops and NQ rebounds a bit? I'm not sure because all day today we've been moving in unison on the indices. About I don't know if this is the part where NQ starts to diverge and push higher. All right, I'm gonna move GC a little higher, the stops. We're now only risking 3 points here. Again, because of my previous loss on ES, I don't want gold to come back against me too much, right? I've already endured red. I'd rather endure less red. But I do want to give gold enough room for it to breathe. Above 74, and I feel much better about this position. Look at the 30-minute. Yeah, this looks like it wants to V-shape out of here. This, you guys can see it visually. I don't want to obviously speak too soon, as 74 can reject and we come right back down. But if we push past 74, this legit looks like it wants to V-shape. SPX 7650. Bro, why, Chuck? Why? Why do you have to put that out there in the world? Not cool. Yes, is very close to my TP. Let me guess, your TP is my stop loss. I know people are wanting that sweep at that low. Be like that, guys. Legit just a waiting game. This is what I'm seeing on. They might just stop me out. We are at the first rotation to the downside on ES. And on NQ, same thing. First rotation to the downside. It would be awesome if they just left all these people hanging here that have their targets and just pushed us higher. All those people would be pissed. JAP, I know that's your target. I know it is. Oh, they're gonna give it to you. Get it, man. Done. This is why being a bear is so much better than being a bull. Whatever. Nvidia is seeing a bid here. Oh, the suspense. What are they gonna do, chat? They come 2 ticks away from my stop. They take me out. Yeah, I knew JAP. I knew your take profit was there. I had a feeling. JAP, all I'm gonna say is I've been in your position before where I'm sitting here waiting for my target to get hit and it's like 2 points away and then it does a reversal on me. Happens to me all the time, by the way. I call it the Salma curse. But if I were you, I would just take profit instead of trying to be, a little bit greedy for 1 or 2 points. Granted, you might get it. I'm just saying, generally speaking. Every time I go long, I'm reminded why I am a bear. Why shorting is 10 times better than longing. Every single time. Out of it. Cool. Yeah, it's all good. I'm done. No more longs for me. I'll take the red day on the chin. Gonna see what happens with gold though. Gold's still looking pretty attractive to me here. Still want to see us get above 74. Yeah, soothsayer, that's cool. I mean, it very well could be. They could be just doing a liquidity sweep to push us right back up. Wouldn't surprise me. Um, Nvidia again, still catching a bid. Looks like it's trying to base here around 20-ish. So Nvidia can definitely help Nasdaq rebound a bit, but again, I gotta just protect my capital, and that's what I was willing to risk. Not trying to have wider stops than need be. 2 L's on the stream so far today. Same kind of trade. Tried it twice. No more. No more longs. Okay, with that being said, I'm also gonna move stops on GC break even. Happens. That's literally so funny though. Had shorts from up here, psyched myself out. Unfortunate. Hi, McBull. What's up, dude? You're late. You're almost an hour late. I'll post some flow on Twitter. Dude, Sarah, did you end up going long? Working so far. Again, like I was saying before, Nvidia catching a bid, helping Nasdaq base at that first rotation downside. Also, another thing I just noticed, NQ has not taken out the lows from 1145, whereas ES obviously did. There is that bullish divergence at the lows here, as long as NQ holds 85, 285. If it uses 285 as support and bounces up, this bullish SMT definitely intact. Oh, nice gold move here. I'm just seeing on the flow feed, guys, that Copper, FCX, Copper name, just caught 2.5 million in bullish flows on the 80 call strike for end of the year. Copper hasn't really been doing as much as gold has. So if you're someone who likes the metals trade longer term, look into FCX. Let's see what else I see here on the flow feed. Very boring day for flow. Yeah, nothing else really. Yeah, nice work, Soothsayer. Great. So far, it's working. Look, let's look at NVIDIA. So you guys can see what I was talking about before. A 5 minute. See, we were basing here around the 212. I'm sorry, 216.20-ish area. And now we're trying to push. If it reclaims previous day low, this looks really good. And looks like NQ here back at its 5-minute 9 EMA. Get above this 9 EMA in the 5-minute, trend changes, favors, continuation to the upside, favors the bulls, can push back up to the 350s where we rejected from previously. Yes, Lisa, FCX, correct. Bam. Bro, are they gonna bait me into longs again? I'm not doing this. I'm not playing this game, ES. Lisa, I posted on my Twitter if you want to go take a look so you can actually see like the strike and expiration and stuff. But yeah, I would say FCX is a great play in sympathy. Well, I mean, not in sympathy, or just the move overall on the metals. Chat, we have 60 people watching. It would be amazing if we can get the like count to at least 50. And thank you. That's crazy. Guys, they stopped me out. This is a double bottom on the day. Holy crap. All right, note to self, lower stops a bit from what could be liquidity speed. To the tick. Wild. Yeah, is that the saddest thing you've seen today or what? Chuck, oh, now reversal. What happened to your SPX target? Stop, please. And yeah, the 30-minute 9 EMA hammer at the bottom of trend. They're gonna bait me into longs again, aren't they? Come on. Reversal down. Bro, what does that mean? Reversal usually, if we're at the bottom of a trend, reversal means the upside. And then if you're referencing a reversal and we're at the top, that means we're dropping. Reversal down. Also, give me 1 sec, guys. All right, I'm back. Dude, screw this. To the tick, they took me out. No, based on your 1-minute chart, you gotta stop. Gotta stop. All right, I don't want to see GC this where we have Twitter candle forming on the 15. I need 74 to get held and a continuation higher. Otherwise, I get stopped out. Oh, Chuck, you know it's all fun and games. Get upset. This market is agony. Yeah, yesterday was amazing. Don't know what happened today. Oh well. One day it's your day. Another day it's somebody else's. Is that the saying? Is that how it goes? Yeah, one day it's your day, the next day you're eating shit. Really how it goes. Why you can't get too euphoric or too upset, guys. You gotta try and stay as whatever the saying is. I can't think right now. My head hurts. Charky, as of right now, it is a double bottom, yes. If we don't get above 86 though, come right back down. Nvidia still looks like it wants to push though. That's the thing. Yeah, I would say as long as Nvidia stays above 84, 216, 84, NQ should continue to push higher. If 84 rejects, obviously NQ will drop. Tough though, very tough. An inflection point here in the market. By the way, I forget who was asking me about this yesterday. When we were talking about props and copy trading and stuff, but if whoever was asking about copy trading, which platform I use, I currently use TradeSyncer, and I finally was able to get a code with them. Guys, and just a sec. Hold on, I opened the wrong thing. Anyway, while I pull it up, basically it's gonna offer you 30% off your first month with them, or 30% off the annual, which that's what I have. I have the annual. I think, I like to do one-time payments. get it over with. And I think you get a better deal that way. Waiting for it to load. All right. I want to let me copy this. Weird. All right, I think I got it saved. Jeez, this is the most work I've ever had to do just to get to copy a image. And of course it says it's too large. Okay, let's go. Same code as the Lucid code. This is for Trade Syncer. If anyone's interested in copy trading, I don't recommend it to any newbies. Anyone new to futures, I don't recommend you copy trade. But if you are someone who is just finally finding your footing and you feel confident enough to, have your trades get copied on multiple accounts, then Trade Syncer is what I would recommend. It's very easy, and the P&L calendar thing, not the calendar, but the P&L like page that they give you, very aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, that's the code. I will have it linked into my description stuff pretty soon. All right, GC going higher, guys. I'm pushing stops up a bit in profit here. And ES with the rejection. I think I didn't get baited in those longs. Sheesh. Damn, we should have shorted this, chat. Why did no one say something? Feeling like an idiot sandwich right now. See this candle on ES that we just had? I want to see the same thing on GC. I want to push. I want to push out of here. Wow. See, Sharky, this is what I'm talking about. It's a double bottom until it isn't. Oh my god, this is really dropping. That. A 10-point drop from this high here. Chuck was right. Will I trade nanos? If they're available on props, yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't. No, Chuck, you were right. Guess I just didn't understand when you meant reversal. For the way I take it as is, depending where we are on the chart, reversal means we're going the opposite way. And because we were still so close to low a day, I didn't the two and two together where, you know, you just meant from this swing point lower. But yeah, good eye. That was great. Still not too late. I'm not shorting low a day. No way. I could have gotten in up here. But it's a goner. It's too late for me. Yep, Chuck. Well, now I know your terminology and what you mean by that. Moving stops once again on GC, pushing it higher here, guys. Trying to extract however much I can get from gold. I don't want this to come back against me. Yeah, I think it will be for sure a red day for me. 2 hours left. I don't know if there will be another setup for me to make back some profits, and I'm honestly I don't feel like I have to make it tomorrow, another day, and go from there. Go GC, go GC, go. Target on GC is 87 as of right now. Another 10 points higher from here. Yeah, Chuck, price action is sloppy. I feel like they're just trying to trap and bait as many people as possible before actually giving us. Wow, they are dropping this. Looks like I might get stopped. There you go. Stopped out in profit. Again, it could still bounce off of 74, guys. That's your 5-minute 9 EMA, and that's the target that I originally had that I wanted gold to sweep. So can still continue pushing higher. Or not. Oh god. You said you made a ton yesterday. Today was bound to be red. I just kicked back on those days. Yeah, Rector, I can't complain. Yesterday was an amazing day for me. Again, it would forget like how much I made. It was just amazing in the sense of I felt like I had the market down packed. Like I felt like my read was on point, execution was on point, everything aligned all at once for me. So yeah, that's why yesterday was so good. Of course, the profits are great too, but just being in tune and completely like I don't know, feeling like I had everything just aligned. Today I feel a little out of whack. All right, guys. That's it from me. On 2 losses, 1 win. Not the best kind of execution, but take it. I hope everybody has a great weekend. See you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in, guys.